at this little bug right here. It's just going around and round. Is that like a baby beetle? Is that a baby beetle? Oh, the beetles. Oh, yeah. It looks like a baby beetle, although I'm not sure. I'm not a insect expert. It's not a roach. It's not a... It kind of looks like a beetle, like a baby beetle. I don't kill little bugs if it's like a beetle. Yeah. It's not really a nuisance to my species. So, of course, if there's a hornet nest or a wasp nest, yeah, I'm going to break that shit down because that can sting you and cause all sorts of problems. Yeah, snakes and other infestations, roaches, that's a problem. But beetles, they're usually pretty cool. Pretty chilled. I don't kill June bugs, really. They don't usually get in. I guess it's, I don't kill ladybugs either. Frogs I take outside. So, like I did like one of the videos. So. So it was inevitable that Taylor Swift would do something that probably Taylor Swift has hated to do, choices. Yeah. Permanent choices. But by the time you reach age 35, most people have to make hard, long-term decisions or choices. Who am I going to be for the rest of my life? At least by age 35, if they don't make those decisions at 18. So, but definitely by age 35, you got to make hard choices for the rest of the remainder of the haul, you know. So I said, either she's faking to be a boyfriend, and I had my lesbian theory that Taylor Swift was a lesbian, and that she was using boys as, you know, just her album material. And just to keep the straight people coming to her shows. Didn't want to lose those lonely old guys slobbering and looking at her butt cheeks and all that. All the people, all the guys fantasizing about being with Taylor Swift, drooling, paying hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars to go to her shows. So she couldn't lose those guys, those lonely guys out there. I mean, that's a big market share of Taylor Swift's audiences. It's not just families and Justin Trudeau, and it's not just teenage girls, but it's lonely men that are making up a certain slice, even though the lonely men won't admit it, that they're a part of her. Or maybe they do admit it, but they don't say they like Taylor Swift because they think she's hot and they're fantasizing and they're just wishing they had somebody special that was beautiful too. But no, they're not going to tell you that. They're going to say they support it because they like the music or some shit like that. I doubt that much of Taylor Swift's appeal has much to do with her music. She's a really attractive chick, so I'm sure people are buying it because she's hot. And she used to be young, but you know that sun is setting ever so slightly every year, and so it's decision time. What's Taylor Swift going to do? Is she going to play until is she going to pretend like Beyonce when she hits 40 that she's still relevant? Is she going to shake her butt and just make a different bunch of albums and try to get Grammys in her 40s and 50s and 60s? Is she going to try to keep that butt looking good and go hardcore like Madonna? And when those butt cheeks, when they shrivel up when she's 60 or 70, is she going to go as hard as Cher? Is she going to go as hard as Katy Perry? change different characters each album, or is she going to become a trad? Or is she going to not be a lesbian at all? And so it just said that she announced that her and Travis Kelce are getting engaged. So I guess she's going to pick the trad and not shaking her butt cheeks by herself at 60. So thankfully. Her butt would probably still look good at 60, maybe. Maybe. So now she's going down the traditional route because time's running out. Typically people these days, she's not typical people, but people that hit 35, they usually settle down and get married and have a few kids. Or if they don't, they'll never have kids and they'll never settle down and they'll never get married. So that's really the point. You know, that's usually the typical age for that decision. And so it's decision time. She has decided to get married, I think, and have little Swifties and have a traditional family, like a nuclear family. Not like a Charlize Theron where she doesn't have a kid of her own and she adopts a bunch of black kids from Africa, like Angelina Jolie. No, it's going to be her kids, her family, her genes. And the only person that might find this the only people that might find this sad about her getting married and her having a family of her own might be those guys that paid all the money over the years drooling in the audience for Taylor and buying all her albums. So that's the only people that may be sad at this particular announcement. I'm happy that she's finally making a decision. So, yeah, I'm happy for her that she'll get married, and then I guess she'll start having little Swifties. Kind of like Adele, I guess her career, kind of like Celine Dion, her career will become a secondary facet. As opposed to her marriage and her children, as it should be. So, and then occasionally, Taylor Swift won't be like, hey, I'm coming out with a new album. Hey, I'm coming out with a new album. I think it'll be, once she has kids, it'll be, I could make an album, and then maybe like every 4 years. It won't be, the astonishing every year, every 2 year cycle of album release. I don't think it's going to be total and complete seclusion like Celine Dion and Adele, but I think it's going to be it's definitely going to quiet down. I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, so it's not like I'm going to miss her music or anything. So to me, Taylor Swift slowing down is like a break from crap. So that's good. Yeah. I know on Fox News of all places, they said, oh, she's like up there with the Beatles. No, Taylor Swift is nothing like the Beatles. Okay. If Taylor Swift wasn't hot, she would be not anywhere. Her songs really aren't that great. So in the future, people will listen to a bunch of Beatles songs and Beatles albums, and they'll say, this is great, this is fantastic. And they'll continue to buy the Beatles, because the Beatles songs and their popularity are timeless, and they're not contingent on looking good. They're not contingent on a hot blonde girl looking sexy at 28. They're timeless. So I really refuse to believe that Taylor Swift's music is going to be timeless. No matter if her record sales worldwide are amazing, it doesn't matter how many Grammys she wins, doesn't matter anything. She's never really going to top the Beatles. You know what I mean? Maybe in record sales, but maybe back in the Beatles days, they didn't have the internet, obviously, and they did not have necessarily a gigantic global music market. So there's a lot of things different about Taylor Swift's world than there is a lot of things different than the Beatles world. So the Beatles times. Yeah, so good luck to her and her, I guess, getting married and then having little Swifties of her own. And then the simps everywhere, the beta males cried. They knew it was their last day, their last stream, and it was sad. It's like all those girls when Elvis got married. Their dreams were dashed forever, their fantasies. Maybe Taylor Swift will lose the incel or beta male or the simp revenue. The lonely male revenue system. Oh man. The guys that would they would buy the Taylor posters, put it on their wall. The guys that would buy the latest Taylor Swift record and look at all the pictures and dream of being with Taylor. And then they'd buy the ticket to the concert, and they'd be in the front row for hundreds or thousands of dollars, trying to look at their dream girl, Taylor, and imagining they were with their dream woman, that they were loved by Taylor Swift as much as they love her. And then they said, those days are over. She's getting engaged. She's getting married. She's going to become a mother soon. And now they'll look at the dusty records in the corner and the smiling poster when she was in her prime. Just another gorgeous pop star. Just another one. And then one day they'll come along another pretty girl who can sing and play guitar, and Taylor Swift will be replaced by somebody else, some other pretty blonde girl with green eyes or whatever. Some all-American fantasy girl will emerge of purity and light, with the virgin glow of angelic quality. And then in 20 years, people will say, Taylor, who? Or they'll think of her as like Madonna. They'll say, oh, that lady from the old days? Man, she's so 2005. In the year 2055, Taylor Swift, who is that? Oh, it's that hot chick from 2008. Oh, she had that one song, right? Yeah, what is it called? Yeah, I don't remember. Hey, y'all put on some Beatles, okay? Yeah, I want to hear some Abbey Road. Hey, you guys want to listen to Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? Yeah, I don't think her music really holds up the test of time. I think it'll be forgotten. Maybe a few songs some people will still enjoy in decades hence. But yeah, she might have millions of fans across the globe. She could be performing until she's 70 or something, maybe. Good luck to Taylor Swift. Best of success. God bless. This beetle is like going everywhere. Like, where do I go? What do I do? There's beetles all over the place. I guess it's a beetle. Yeah, Taylor Swift as big as the Beatles. I mean, maybe in sales they're blowing. I think really the worldwide scope of the music industry, with all the digital downloads and all the, computer, Spotify, all that stuff, gives more access to people to buy, so they can put, Taylor Swift and Katy Perry or Beyonce or whoever into stratospheric sales orbits that the Beatles and Fleetwood Mac and talented groups actually could never dream of. So let's say Fleetwood Mac was young today and they were releasing the quality of music that they were back in the 70s, they would be kicking the fuck out of Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Katy Perry, and these, not very excellent artists. They're just kind of crappy pop stars. Their music's gonna be forgotten in time, and no amount of hot babes is gonna save that. Is the lens of time, how it looks at people's art. So I don't think time is going to be kind to Katy Perry and Taylor Swift and Beyonce Knowles. But time is going to be very, very kind, I believe, to the Beatles still. And Fleetwood Mac and artists that were really fantastic like that. Pink Floyd and Rolling Stones and so on. Maybe I liked a few Taylor Swift songs. Maybe just a few. I can't say I like any Beyonce songs. I think Katy Perry had a few good songs. That's it. I couldn't listen to an entire album of Taylor Swift, an entire album of Beyonce Knowles. I couldn't listen to an entire album of Katy Perry and say, this is actually good, or this is better than the Beatles. There's no way I could honestly say that as a music fan. So there's like no way I could say this is better than the Beatles. That an artist in the 21st century is better than the Beatles. That's quite a stretch. There may be artists or pop stars that make more money than the Beatles because they have more technological tools. They have a lot more global reach. They have a better marketing team, but not because they're better musically or creatively or artistically or anything like that. So I figured that Taylor Swift is going to do this. Get married, have a few kids, and then she'll kind of go into seclusion, kind of just raising the kids, and then she'll pop out to do an album. She'll, record in her home studio and then, pop out an album every now and then go on tour every now and then, right? So, but she might not miss her children's formative years, or she might take them out on the road, maybe, if she decides to do that. But Sprite time. Nobody won that Powerball drawing. I guess no one caught 22. It wasn't a catch 22, right? I got 2 numbers though. It's not 3, so I didn't win any money. Snippity diggity dee. Oh, poopity doo doo. $35 million or something like that. I'll see if my methodology works tonight or bust. Okay, what if I have a really, 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 really big win tonight? Like really, really, really big win. You know, a lot of cash flow. Will I invest in the big game for $815 million on Powerball? Well, I think I might get me, I might, do that if I win a lot. And then it depends on how much it is. So if it's like $500, then yeah, sure. $400, $500. If it's a modest win, then yeah, I might play just one ticket for $3, just power played. Yeah. Yeah, I asked my family, what would you do if you ever won? And they're like, oh, we're going to go to Australia. And they're like, yeah, we're going to go to New Zealand. And then my mom's like, we're going to go to Paris. And I was like, then we're going to go to Germany. Maybe I'll hit up Jeff. Jeff, you want to meet up one night? Bring your wife and boys. His boys are nearly men by now. Boys to Men? Oh, yeah. That was a group. I said, oh, Jeff, your boys turned into men. Whoa. Or maybe they would be in their adolescent phase, maybe. They'd have zits and they'd have crackling voices or something. Their voices won't be very deep. Yeah. Their balls hadn't dropped yet, right? Yeah, their voices would be crackling. Hey there! That'd be cool. I always want to see my friends' kids, like, when they're in their awkward teenage rebellious years. Like, fuck you, Dad! I'm gonna get a nipple ring if I want to! I always thought that'd be, like, fucking hilarious. Fuck you, Dad! I'm gonna get me green hair! Man, that'd be entertaining to see that shit. It's my life and I'm going to do what I want to do. Screw you. Yeah, I like to see those volatile teen years. Jeff really wasn't a rebel, but I had some friends that were truly rebellious. So truly wild. So seeing their offspring would be, in their teen years would be pretty funny. I'm gonna get a tattoo. I'm gonna get a tattoo, Dad, on my butt cheek. My left butt cheek. The guys would be just as funny as the girls, probably. Yeah. Take a European tour and go to Australia and New Zealand. That sounds like the proper thing to do if you won the lottery, huh? Like if you won like $1 billion. All right, we're gonna go travel the earth. That sounds fun. My parents just don't understand, man. They don't understand what people in today's youth go through. Yeah, we're just having Sprite and coffee, so there ain't no alcohol leaks. I do have a shot of alcohol in there, but I'm not gonna drink it. It's like 99 degrees here or some shit like that in Houston, Texas. So yeah, time to get on the song, I guess. Yeah, the actual song instead of playing around. Sometimes you gotta play a song or something. Yeah. State of mind, looking towards the future, leave the past behind. Home I go, let the rivers flow. I mean, I don't know, like, my brain to music translations, they seem to lose a bit of the translation. Sometimes, if I don't remember the melody right, sometimes I can do a perfect translation from brain to instrument. Sometimes it's a little less than imperfect because I can't properly remember, or maybe I sang the wrong key or something's wrong. So we had some pastaroni pasta tonight, some green beans, and some grilled pork chops. Find the time would not rewind, 'cause going home, 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 oh yeah, home, alright, home tonight, yeah. And the lonely beetle wanders on, the lost baby beetle, through all the shapes of the furniture and the physical geometries, looks to find a home where he can be with his other beetles and find love in a lonely office room. The beetle rides on into destiny. Yeah, right. Beetle rides on into destiny, and made in '85. Yes, I have 2 Super Mario shirts. Well, when I worked in retail for 10 years, I mean, I like T-shirt fashion, but I'm not retarded. But, you know, a lot of like older adults that had mental challenges would often be wearing silly shirts out in public when I guess people, men of a certain age not facing mental challenges, would try to wear normal type clothing, I guess business attire or polos or, you know, whatever their occupation required them to wear. To me, I'm just a t-shirt fiend. I just really like t-shirts. I like the artistry of the t-shirts. I like the different, you know, creations. You know, I'm an artistic guy, so I like art. So that's reflected in the t-shirt collection. So I'm never been really a businessman, you know, like having a suit collection or anything like that. So, oh yes, oh, God bless. Peace.